Hello YouTube, welcome to another video, and today I'll be showcasing the Unchained Appolousa line. Let's go! Alright, for those who are asking for that Appolousa end board one time from my Master Duel video, this is actually the combo. Alright, so we're starting with 2 cards. This is in the OCG, by the way. And then next I'll be doing a TCG one. Alright, so first we start with Tour Guide, of course, standard. Pulling out Rhino from the deck. And Link 2 into Yama. Alright, nothing new yet. Yama chain 1 and then Rhino chain 2. Sends 1 to the grave and adds 1 to the grave. Standard. Alright, new chain. We're gonna set 1 trap to the field. And then using the one that we added, we target 1 card in the field, special summon it. Triggering that trap to special summon another level 6. Now a Sharvara on the field will lock us into Fiends. So we have to link them out, bring out Rage. And now we're not anymore locked into Fiends. We're ready to bring out Appolousa. A 2 negate Appolousa is actually enough for this combo. So link 4, Appolousa with 1600. That's 2 negates right there. That would be enough for this end board. Now we continue by setting the other trap that we had from the opening. Activating Yama from the grave, targeting that trap to special summon itself. Boom, and then trigger that trap card for chain 1, and then chain 2 would be Lord of Yama. Here Yama targets the other level 6, so we could bring out our rank 6. And then the other trap, special summon Sarama from the grave, from the deck. Now we're ready to bring out Caesar. That's overlay rank 6, Caesar. That adds 2 more interruptions for our end board. And now Sarama would target Chamber from the grave, setting it on the field, and then destroy itself. And that's actually it. With 2 cards from hand, we end up with a 2 negate Appolousa and a 2 special summon negate from Caesar. And it's also important to know that this field leaves you a Wind Fairy and a Water Fiend, so your opponent can't bring out Garura on us. Now let's restart the board so I could showcase the TCG combo line for this end board. Alright, let's go. Alright, the board has reset, and now I'm gonna showcase the TCG line for this one. For the TCG, we only have 1 Sharvara actually, so we're gonna be starting with 3 cards. So this is actually a 3-card combo. Alright, first up, nothing new. Tour Guide to bring out Rhino. We always start with Tour Guide and link it up into Lord of Yama. Now Yama chain 1, Rhino chain 2, standard. Now here you'll be surprised, but we're sending 1 Fiend Kaijun to the grave. Yep, you saw it right. I'll explain later why we send that instead of another Unchained Fiend, And now we add a bomb, the OG boss monster. And continuing, we set the trap that we had in hand and activate Sharvara from our hand, targeting that trap to special summon itself. Now trigger Escape from Grave, special summoning Yama from the deck. And then as usual, we're locked into Fiends during this time, so we have to get rid of Sharvara from the field. So we link up into Rage, same as the previous combo. And that triggers Sharvara from the grave, setting our Chamber from the deck. And now time to bring out our Link 4 Appolousa, Bow of the Goddess. That has 2 counters, so that's a 1600 buddy. Same as the previous combo. So just gonna grab my die, and yeah, that's Appolousa with 1600 buddy. Alright, to continue, we activate Yama from the grave. We'll target that set trap on our field to special summon itself. and then that will trigger Chamber as chain 1, and then Yama as chain 2. So banishing Yama, you're gonna summon to the field Sharvara, the R1 Sharvara. So sad, I know. Dogs got bullied. And trigger the trap, bring out Sarama. Same line. Now we bring out Caesar from the deck, from the extra deck, adding us 2 more interruptions. And of course, to finish things off, we activate Sarama to set 1 chamber back on the field and destroy itself. That will finish our combo. And that's it. It's actually the same end board with the OCG line. So let me explain what this board can actually do. Of course, we have 2 negate Appolousa. That's self-explanatory. And then we have 2 more interruptions with Caesar, having us 2 special summon negates. And when you get Sharvara into the grave, you can actually put another Unchained spell trap. For example's sake, we put an escape on the field. And for the set trap, we can bring out Rage that will tag out into a Unicorn or the Link 3 Anguish. So that gives you more options with Rage. So let's say you went with Anguish, and for example's sake, let's say they managed to destroy Anguish. So having Anguish destroyed, we trigger from our hand the Bomb, the OG boss, and of course the Anguish from the grave. Now this is where the spice comes in. Not too much, but something new. So we target that kaiju actually, because Anguish can add up 1 fiend from the grave if it's destroyed. So when we summon a bomb, assuming we have in hand those 2 other cards, so we can pitch 1 to destroy 1 card in the field, non-targeting. And having Anguish destroyed, you actually have those options of having to choose from these 3 other cards. You have Tour Guide and Sarama for follow-up, and also you can choose Sharvara for added interruption, because you can use Sharvara to destroy your set trap actually. And that is it for that end board of the TCG version of the 3-card combo. Now let me explain the other one from the OCG. Let's go. Alright, now this was the end board we had earlier from the OCG combo line. So as usual, a 2 negate Appolousa, that's 2 charges, and 2 more interruptions from Caesar, 2 special summon negates. And as usual, we can send Sharvara to set 1 other Unchained spell trap on the field. So you actually have options. You can set Escape. This gives you more lines for follow-ups. And then for another special summon negate, you can send the other as detachment. Now, of course, the trap that we set, we can bring back from the grave 1 Rage. So as usual, same as the other one, Rage can bring you Unicorn or Anguish. Since this is a 2-card combo, we assume that we can pitch 1 card from our hand to spin 1 card on your opponent's side of the field through Unicorn. And of course, Anguish will give us more follow-up plays. So let's just assume we put Anguish on the field. Now, assuming that our opponent managed to get rid of Anguish, we can add from our from our graveyard, more follow-up plays starters. So we can add Tour Guide, we can add Sharvara or Sarama. So this can give you more follow-up plays moving forward. So Sharvara could either destroy Caesar if they try to steal it, or we could always destroy our set trap. So that triggers the trap card when we summon Sharvara, and we can bring up 2 of our boss monsters actually. if you want. You can bring the dog, the blue dog. I don't know if you run this in your decks, but this is one of my favorite ever since I played Unchained. This dog has always been in my deck. I know it's a brick sometimes, but you know, man. And also you can bring a bomb, boss OG. You can pitch one card and destroy one card in the field. And that is it, everyone. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for supporting. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. That is Unchained Appolousa line.